How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another commentary track. Today we are going to be doing Turbo Power Rangers the movie. This is kind of like a round out to the live action Power Rangers movie I did a few weeks ago. Um, I guess, yeah, let's just get right into it because we'll probably have a little bit to say about the casting and the changing characters and all that. In order to sync up this commentary track with the movie itself, you're going to want to get past the 20th Century Fox company logo with the spotlight and everything, and then you're going to get a little bit of a jump scare with the Saban logo. It's some kids' faces just kind of out of nowhere. That'll turn into the Saban logo. Once that fully fades to black, press play on the commentary track. But for now, before you get it all set up, I'll give you a little bit of a just give you a second. But yeah, for now, press pause on the commentary track. When you get it all synced up, press play. Okay, yeah, that Saban logo is weird. All the little kid faces, just with this music especially, it gives me creeps. Oh, we got a Star Wars title crawl. It is going slow. Let's speed it up a little bit, guys. Oh man, I think this is Zordon's voice, isn't it? His voice changed so much since the first movie. The original Power Ranger movie had Div no Divatox is in this. Dalcia. It was Dalcia doing the title or the opening title in that one. Turbo Power Rangers movie. Hell yeah. And much like the first Power Ranger movie, it kind of gives you a new villain, but throws in someone from the show, I think, and it's keeping in canon with the timeline of the show. So the Turbo side being that they get the cars, they introduce the younger kid. And again, it has that like bigger budget than the TV show, but not as big as that first one. Clearly the budget on this is pretty small. It looks like the TV show, but just with better cameras. But you'll notice the suits kind of go back to being the TV quality suits. The costuming on the bad guys is pretty bad. I don't know what's going on with these helmets. Are they cat helmets? And then this little Muppet guy walking around Larigo, he does not look good either. There's no articulation in like the face really or much. He leaves much to be desired. Like what are these guys going on with their face paint and the weird helmets? Their horses look like demons. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a Power Rangers thing. It has like a Star Trek, almost like Dungeons and Dragons as well kind of feel. It definitely looks like the Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out a couple years after this, I think. Maybe around the same time. I got what year did this release? If it was like 98, then it was a year or so before Dungeons and Dragons. Oh yeah, but you got Adam, you got Rocky. Rocky is now the Blue Ranger. Tommy is the Red Ranger. And Adam is the Green Ranger. They brought back Green. Kimberly, or not Kimberly, what's her name? Cat. Yeah, Catherine. Cat is now the new Pink. Justin, that's his kid's name. Already wearing the blue. He's going to become the Blue Ranger. Which now watching it, it sucks because yeah, you want to see the Power Rangers be the group that you know, but when I watched this as a kid, the fact that I was about his age and he gets inducted into the Power Rangers and the suit makes him like super big and buff, I wanted that life. He's living the dream. Oh, Rocky, you fucking nincompoop! I thought he got hurt like in a professional match. He just broke his fucking back in a practice spar. You are stupid, you idiot. You fucked up that kick so bad you flew out of the ring and broke your back. Okay, yeah, this one came out in 97. I think that Dungeons and Dragons movie came out 99. It has this cheap look to it where it's a big budget movie, but it's just really cheap costuming, bad special effects for the magic. This is cool, but it never translated that it was a big ship, like a big submarine. It very clearly looks like a very small vessel, and but this is all inside of it. No, no, doesn't look like it. They didn't film the miniature right. Oh, this fucker. Oh my god, with his fucking head. I forgot about him. And she's on screen, so we got to talk about it. Divatox is such a fucking baddie, dude. Dulcia is hot. She might be the hottest, but oh my god. The fact that she's in the entire movie gives her extra points. Oh man, I'm remembering all these crazy designs for these characters. Like he looks like he's in a pokeball. Why is his head so massive and round like that? Oh yeah, plot line. They're trying to get Larigo to use his magic to open a gate so they can go to this special island and do some bad guy stuff. That's a cool little puppet. Holy shit. What the hell just touched down like that? Was that Larigo? Did he just crash land like Superman? He crash landed in a nest? Oh my god. At least they're not going the CG route that the first movie struggled with. A lot more practical stuff in this. I don't think I've really seen any CG except the effects needed for his magic. Those are like some dark crystal, skexy looking birds. Yeah, he's supposed to be in the African jungle, but he looks like he landed in like the South American jungle or something. I want to see this lion maul him. What was that? That was weird. There's Alpha. Still same voice, but totally different design. Oh, this is the Zordon I remember from the move or like the TV show era. Man, it makes you reminiscent for that original movie. They didn't do some things right with the like end battle being just two CG things fighting each other in space, but they did the Zordon face way better. That was practical. That was just a man's face kind of like superimposed on the screen. That is the worst hiding spot. They would definitely see him. The blanket wasn't even touching the ground. Look at that giant ass card. They dumped a lot there. Hold on. So this kid doesn't have a mom and he's orphaned and they need money for the shelter? Hey, space out guys. You can't phase as energy that close together. You might cross streams. Maybe better than the first one of them flying around, but kind of remind me of the More You Know star that NBC used to do. Yeah, don't worry about him hearing anything. He just saw them evaporate into energy, dude. And they're doing better, I guess, with the costuming. It's not as blatant. Like that original movie. What the fuck? Are those backpacks? Usually you put backpacks on your back, you don't just hold them. Um, but yeah, the first movie, it was just all white, and then the accent of their color would be a part of the outfit. But this is they're actually wearing clothes you could wear out in public without looking like a goober. Oh, I hate this little fucker. I'm with these monkeys. Fuck with them. Throw more shit at him. Beat him up. Take his money. Take his wand. Whoa, he's doing flips. Oh, are they just gonna take him and worship him like C-3PO and the Ewoks? Ew, look at those butts. Maybe a different shot. Shoot them walking towards the camera, not away. Ugh. Yeah, that boat clearly looks so small. Are they not on Earth right now? Where are they? Is every line of hers ADR'd after the fact? I wonder if this room was too loud with all the machines and animatronics and stuff whirling around that she had to come in and redo all of her lines after the fact. Maybe somebody just fucked up on the audio recording that day. Who knows? I thought they were aiming for the water because they're a boat. Oh, Bulk and Skull. I'm hungry. I can go for a hot dog. He must be from the TV show. This dude. He's talking about like they have history, but I've never seen this dude before. He lost his hot dog. The hot dog is not even in that bun. Doesn't that look like cheese sauce, not mustard? Looks like cheese sauce. I don't know what that what had. Oh jeez, I don't understand what scene that like was that scene relevant with them at the ballpark? I kind of missed it. I'm very tired if you can't tell. It looks like a fish. Star Wars line. Jeez. It's crazy that Star Wars has just kind of co-opted I've got a bad feeling about this as their universal line. It was broad daylight when they showed the thing entering in at Earth and they showed the ball game and them at the lab and now it's night and it's just now getting here. What is happening? Is this like a Close Encounters gag where the alien spaceship is making their bike freak out? Is that what happened? They don't feel natural in the roles like they do in the first movie. They're not in the movie as much in the first one, but this movie they don't feel like Bulk and Skull. They feel out of character. Tommy looking good with his dad pants. And Kat, you are wearing a turtleneck in the jungle. Tommy, you're no better. You're wearing a fucking long sleeve. Change into a tank top or something. You have a Power Ranger backpack that can do all kinds of shit. I see a big old snake. Real or puppet? Maybe real. It's just got some people like holding it off camera. What the hell? How dumb are you? You jumped so hard, you jumped off the cliff? Oh, I had one of those power morphers. I definitely had one of those as a toy. Oh, so there's still Zeo Rangers in this arc with the Zeo crystals. Okay, you don't need to go that. You're doing a little too extra on the cliff jump there. I didn't understand why she tried to morph, or why she tried to, yeah, morph while falling. Did she think the Power Ranger suit would help cushion the fall? Tommy did it fine. And she penciled. As long as you like keep your body pretty straight and you're not landing flat, you should be able to make a jump that high. Don't think she needs that. The backpack was floating her just fine. She was more buoyant with the backpack on her. Now she looks like a dummy. Oh, and it's totally off. Wow. That little floaty vest just disappeared between those shots. Man, does this movie suck, you guys? Ew, they like puked everywhere. Well, we'd be going a lot faster, Cat, if you didn't fuck up your leg. Need we all remind you, it was you that jumped off the mountain or the cliff. You jumped off the cliff. She's trying to sell the broken leg a little too much. I mean, sometimes an actor will go a little over the top with their like limp, but she's not even walking on the fucking leg, and they have I can see the splint. She has a splint, so you can walk on that, but she's refusing to. Oh, is he gonna do some magic voodoo on it to heal it? He's loving it. That monkey got a kick out of that magic trick. We got him, Zordon. Alpha, beam us up. Bye, monkeys. Damn, Tommy, looking jacked. Yeah, I don't think he was this buff in the first movie. He's sleeveless the whole time, and I never once was like, oh man, look at his arms. And they just happen to be Jason and Kimberly from the original Power Rangers. What are the odds? We were only able to afford cameos from 2 original actors. We could only get 2. That was a cool little drop effect. Man, I thought he was ugly. She's uglier. The baby is ugliest. Nah, he's still pretty ugly. The beard is pretty bad. Think they got Warwick Davis in there? He's having a seizure, Tommy. I looked it up. It is not Warwick Davis. Okay, Divatox. Absolutely serving in her video calls. She is a hottie. They got some good security footage in the cell. Man, their security cameras are able to get close-ups of both of them. I don't know if I love this more than the first movie or not. I like that it feels like the TV show, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, their brains got scrambled, but now they are speaking in accents. Okay. Yeah, this all feels super TV show esque. The set and all the costuming, it's very reminiscent of the TV show. But yeah, I don't know if you want that with a big budget production like this. I don't even know if this was big budget. The first movie definitely was, and it looks like a professional movie for the most part, at least. But this feels like a TV show movie special. Like no big budget. It's just the TV show is getting a little bit extra money maybe for a bigger episode kind of thing. Oh, it's Waterworld now. Yeah, literally Waterworld. Because these guys are cool. They all have like a steampunky kind of look. It's just with the quality of the costuming, you can tell that it's cheap material. It's supposed to be like metal or some type of steam or not steam, steampunk, but like some type of steel. But it just doesn't look like that. Especially in the fight scenes, it looks rubbery. That little fucker. Ah, fuck him, guys. If he wants to go be with the bad guys, let him. How far are we into the movie? We haven't gotten a fight scene yet. Is this gonna be the first fight scene? No way. Are we 30 minutes into this movie already? We haven't seen a fight scene. They haven't powered up yet. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I think I hate this movie. I think this movie sucks. I don't know why they didn't give up Bulk and Skull. Do they need Bulk and Skull? I am very curious what happened on the day when they were recording her audio because none of it is what was recorded on the day. It's all very clearly extra lines that had to get redubbed over later. Is that a real bug? Did they CG in that bug for the joke, or is this real? No, that's a fake bug. Ew. What the hell? What is she? What that tongue do? She got boosted like 5 inches. He knows about those munchies. Are Bulk and Skull stoners in this show? And I just never picked up on that. I love this. The cars was sick. I had all 5 cars and was able to like transform them into a Megazord. It was sick. And it's all practical stuff. Like these cars are real. It's going to be real practical stuff the rest of the movie. So cool. Yeah, I much prefer this over the Ninjetti and even the Zeo Crystal stuff. Look, they get car keys. That's sick as hell. What kid didn't wish they could drive at the age that they were watching this? I feel like this was pretty unusual for Power Rangers. Like, they're getting a full story arc change in a movie. Usually, this kind of stuff happens in TV shows, but I guess they did it in the first movie too. They got the Ninjetti for the first time in that movie. Yeah, this is where they introduced the Turbo Saga, and then they continue that into the TV show for a little bit. But look at these suits, man. These are such a step down from the first movie. It's back to just spandex and yeah. Classic. This is very classic look of the original show and everything, but when you get the money budget, you got to spend it and show it. That looks like just Star Trek consoles right there. Holy crap. And then I'm also not a huge fan of the Power Ranger helmets having the it's like the grill and the headlights of the cars are on the helmet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Theme song time, baby. How big are these cars? The inside make them look huge, but you got to imagine these are tiny, tiny like miniature cars that easy to build, easy to destroy, like RC cars almost. That was it. That song didn't hit at all. Justin, you lucky motherfucker, you get to be a Power Ranger at 10 years old. Definitely the youngest and probably the only one of this age, I would imagine, going forward, because the whole lore is that they need to be teenagers, probably like 16, 17. Man, yeah, I have such fond memories of this movie, but I gotta say, comparatively to even a TV show, this sucks. They haven't fought once. It's just been what's the bad guy up to? Protect Larigo. They got Larigo. Damn, this is really boring. I'm shocked it didn't open with some type of action scene. The opening was just Larigo escaping those guys on horseback, and that was hardly an action scene. He was just waddling around while they shot explosive arrows at him. Like, comparatively to the first movie, at this point, they've, at this time in the first movie, they've already gotten to the construction site. They've already done the fight out of suits. They've already done the fight in suits, probably. 40 minutes in, I think they're already on their way to the planet to get the great power or whatever. Because, yeah, we're getting to about halfway, and this first half has blown ass. Not a single fight scene. They just got the cars, barely. They're just now getting underway to, like, the main storyline. The movie should have started like 5 minutes ago and just cut to this. What makes you think that? The haunted, spooky ghost ship, and you want to open the bejeweled chest? Whoa, that's convenient. Who hooked this ride up for him? Was this Zordon Alpha? Did he did oh my god, the practicality of this boat having the new turbo keys that they just got. It's powered by this technology that they just received. So yeah, it's a ghost ship, but they're not doing anything to really show that. Again, I know I harped on the first movie for having CG stuff, but if you're gonna have like a ghost ship, a couple CG ghosts isn't gonna kill the vibe of this movie. It's gonna make it a little bit better, maybe, if it looks good. It could turn out looking like an episode of Goosebumps for all I know, but the rest of the show looks like a TV show anyway. Yeah, this doesn't look like a ghost ship anymore. It looked creepier in the at night. Is it supposed to be a ghost ship? It's supposed to be a cursed ghost ship, right? They must be on some kind of ghost ship. It just did. It's alerting us right now. We're finally going to get to an action scene. Pods, because they're not escape pods. They're like alien pods. Oof, man, this movie is really lingering and taking its time on stuff it doesn't need to. Don't need a shot of the pirate ship at sunset. Don't need a shot of the things pulsing on the boat. We understand they're on the boat. How did that one even get up there? How are they on the deck? They should just be stuck to the side. That one's on a stack of boxes. Did somebody pick it up and put it up there? For what? You also haven't done anything worth noting or worth getting congratulations or being anyone being proud of. You just happen to be in the right place at the right time and hear about the Power Rangers, and now you get to be one. So he still has a dad, but he lives or he goes to a shelter. What's the shelter? Is it like a YMCA? Is it a homeless shelter? Is he homeless? Does his dad did his dad just kind of like abandon him? Give up on him? Practical stuff. I like the practical effects. That one's really good looking. I like that gooey little monster head coming out of the egg. That looks very cool. Yep, this is how you got to do it. You got to do it with guys in suits. As goofy as they look, it's more fun to watch. I didn't understand. I don't understand what's going on there. Is he so scared he can't talk? But then he's not scared. He's ready to fight these guys. Sweet move. And finally, we're getting to a goddamn fight scene. 50 minutes into this 45 minutes into this goddamn movie, dude. Fuck. That was a good move. I like that move a lot. Cuz this is a tough spot to do a big fight scene with. The construction site is all open space. They have really fun stuff to mess around with. There's cool stuff to mess around with on the boat, but everything is so tight and close quartered. It's awkward to do like a big kick move. Adam's great. He was one of the best in the first movie. He's even better in this one. He understands like the physical comedy goofiness of it all. He's good with the combat. Him and Tommy both. Like that's why Tommy is such a huge fan favorite too, because Tommy is probably the most athletic and the best at fighting out of all of them. But he also understands like the goofiness and the silliness of these characters in this world. He's just not as charismatic and natural with it as Adam. Adam is supernatural when he's making jokes and being quippy. These two don't even need to be in the movie. They're doing fucking nothing the entire time. You could wait until you get to the island and see what happens there. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say the only thing that they end up doing that's cool, the Kimberly and Jason characters, is they get to fight the Power Rangers at the very end, and that whole scene is really really good. But they are so useless and pointless to the story up until that point. It's kind of ridiculous. Super weird that they're having to go with Nemesis Triangle and not just calling it the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know if I don't think Bermuda Triangle is copywritten. Pretty sure you can get away with saying that. This is the plan that you just agreed to. You're gonna let the room fill up, escape. That's what you wanted, right, Kimberly? Jason, this is what you were planning for? It's looking pretty nasty. Okay, Tommy, can you not touch me? Get your hands off me, Tommy. God, the brazier just pushing those things together for all it's worth. I hate these little fucking things. They are so ugly to look at. Why did they go with this? Is this a character from the TV show that I completely forgot about? This little Larigo guy and his family. Cause like they don't even speak. They could have gotten made it just humans that could talk. Oh, this is a cool effect. Seeing that there's like an actual physical barrier underwater, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you gotta imagine they're like have it tilting the camera sideways and it's getting dropped into water, getting pulled out of water, and then the surface is what that barrier wall is. How'd they let their plane go to shit so bad so fast? Yeah, it seems like a really bad plan, Jason. Why did I design my layer to be a submarine? I hate water. Why don't they have the keys on them at all times? Why are they anywhere but their pocket? It's a car key. Just put it in your pocket. Way to go, you fucking dork. Just move one of the barrels out of the way, you freaking weakling. This is why you can't be a Power Ranger, dude. You're so weak. Hey, hurry the F up, you little loser. We're waiting on you. It was okay. That was an okay effect. As good as you can do back in the late 90s. Okay, that thing should be full of water if the hatch is fully off. They're not drowning yet somehow. Cause yeah, if they have a door or a hatch that's open to the outside of the ship and all this water came through, the entire room would be full. They would have no room to breathe up here. Hold your breath with them. Just take it off, Kimberly. Take off the top. Did the others make it up already? Can I breathe? Yeah, I'm gonna breathe. They must have made it by now. Are they not gonna show the other group surfacing? They didn't show Kimberly or Bulk and Skull get up to the surface and onto the island. There's where are they? It looks just like an island, guys. It's just an island. There's nothing cool or creepy about it. Doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. I mean, if anything, it looks like the exact island that they filmed Jurassic Park on. So if anything, there might be some dinosaurs, but that's about it. Look at those spandex pants on that guy. His little butt. Are they supposed to be like metal men? Like completely made out of metal? The face paint just doesn't translate. It looks like Native American, like tribal paint, but it's supposed to be like metal. Rita Repulsa, no way. I don't recognize the actress. I don't know if she's definitely not in the first movie. I don't know. I don't know if she was the actor on the TV show at this point. Still got the same voice actor though. Oof, they tried. Made it all the way to the island, I guess. Oh, and there are natives. It's a lost island, and there are a native indigenous tribe, I guess. Doesn't translate super well, but I think they're supposed to be, since it's the lost island of Maranthius or whatever. I'm guessing they're supposed to be like a civilization lost out of time. What happened to their hair? Why did their hair turn white all of a sudden? Was it like a abduction thing when they got abducted by the space ship? Turned their hair white? I remember thinking a backpack like the ones that they're wearing was so sick. Had the chest strap and the all the buckles on it, like you're going mountain hiking or something. I wonder if they're making all of these guys wear masks because they're all white. Oh, come on. Let us see the car actually come out of the water. Come on. I just realized it's supposed to be like a futuristic alien ship, and it has torpedoes. I guess the whole control panel in general. Why is the control panel in any form of English? It should be like alien writing or something. Be pretty ballsy of them to kill off all the Power Rangers in one explosion like this. But hey, good practical effect. Good miniature ship, good explosion. They're just not the best at filming the miniature stuff to make it look small. Or to make it look big, I should say. Everything looks pretty small the way it's filmed. So yeah, they clearly have some form of floating car, some type of practical floating car. I want to see him like fully come out of the water, drive up on land. Oh man, these poor guys in these giant ass prosthetic monster suits having to walk around. Because wherever they filmed it, to have like a jungly look to it, it's gonna be hot. Yeah, you're having to walk around on not even ground. What shot is this? What fucking crazy zoom in power do those binoculars have to get that shot? Are you kidding me? Completely changed the angle. He was and now in front of the cage. That looks pretty practical too. Probably made a small miniature mountain. Well, it sounds like they're playing music. Maybe that's just the welcoming party. Still looking great. She still looks amazing. Hasn't aged a day since the first movie. Yeah, the fact that they don't give these characters any lines or way to communicate throughout the whole movie is very bizarre. don't remember the ending too well in this. I don't think she dies. I think she's like the ongoing bad guy, like a Rita Repulsa for the TV show. She's like the new Rita. Sick. So sick. These effects are okay ish. Pretty bad, but you can see the green screen around her hair. Oh yeah, but like I was saying earlier, I hate the helmets. How they have like the grill and headlights of the front of the car. It doesn't look like, make for a good helmet look. The originals being like the animal face look really cool. We are in Indiana Jones now, fucking Temple of Doom. Holy crap! It looks like they're on the set for like the ride, the Indiana Jones ride, and they got permission to film on set. Yeah, straight up Temple of Doom, because they even do the sacrifices of dropping them into the fire pit. What, running? Yeah, running does beat walking, I guess. And this is like the only time that they've been suited up the entire movie, dude. This is crazy whack. I can't believe that so much of this movie is not Power Rangers. It really does feel like just one episode extended to the hour and 30-minute mark, where the first 15, 20 minutes of the episode, or like the first 15 minutes of the episode, is all the setup and figuring out what the bad guy wants and all that. Maybe a fight scene, and then the big fight scene at the end with them as Power Rangers, and the Zords and the Megazord always comes into play. And that's like this whole last chunk is just the best action of the TV show. Funny gag, I guess, though, that the headlights of the car are the headlights on the helmet. Looks cool for a shot like that. Oof, he's worse than Tommy at the karate sound effects. Oh, his voice cracked and everything. Oh my god. I wish he wasn't such a focus. I want to see Tommy and all the other guys doing work. Yeah, this is so weird. It's like they really wanted this kid to work, so they focused on him so much before the TV show. You just wrap that around yourself, you idiot. Man, I gotta say, the fight choreography in this is way more lackluster than the first movie. This whole fight scene really sucks. The one on the boat wasn't much better, but at least this is a little bit of a bigger open space, so they actually do like big moves like that, like flips and cool stuff. Yeah, weird twist here. They're not burning up and dying as a sacrifice. They're getting possessed by evil spirits. Yeah, this is the best she's ever looked. Evil Kim is super hot. And not temperature wise because she came out of a volcano. Yeah, definitely the best part of the movie here because you're seeing Jason and Kimberly actually do work. They are kicking the shit out of these guys. I can't believe this is the first time we're seeing them in the suits the entire movie. Because they're nailing all the hallmarks of it, like with the overacting, with all the mannerisms. Yeah, Jason's really good. It looks like he's really punching the crap out of all these people. Wonder who they got doing the voice of Evil Kim. It's hot. I like a good sexy raspy voice. Divatox kind of has one. Oh, these fuckers are actually doing something finally. So yeah, she got turned by Larigo using some good magic. He's kind of just he's kind of just turning back to normal. I think. I think he just kind of turns himself back to normal. Maybe. Yeah, he seems like he's getting back to normal. Where does all of his hair go? Come on. The suit magically buns up his hair for him. So yeah, is this going according to plan? I thought he needed the humans. Yeah, don't they need to be? What is? Oh, I guess he's not coming back for the show. So yeah, he looks not evil at the moment, but then just to make it all clear, and I guess yeah, he's good now. Yeah, and that kind of this is kind of going back to what I was saying about these guys in the metal suits. It's supposed to be metal. It sounds like metal with the sound effects, but it's clearly not. And what the first movie did not do, this movie does. Very much like the TV show. It's just the bad guy is a guy in this big ass rubber suit, and it looks really good. The eyes and the mouth have really good articulation. It's got like a predator mouth, but then he sounds like the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. You guys have been getting absolutely dominated this entire fight, and you want to break out the weapons now? Yeah, he is fully doing the Jurassic T Rex scream. So dumb. Everyone has guns except Tommy. He has a sword, but he still shoots it like a gun. And Kat has a bow and arrow, but she doesn't pull the string back. She just holds it like a gun. At least Justin's makes sense. He has little two little cannon blasters. I feel like that effect was missing from the original movie. The effect of them getting like sparked up when their suits get hit. They didn't do any of that in the first movie, but that's a classic. In another world, Adam definitely could have played a Spider-Man in like an animated feature or an animated cartoon. He's got a fun quippy voice. I definitely just saw crew standing behind those trees right there. Holy crap. Go back and look back at that shot later. There is some crew members off to the right. That is so funny. Looks way worse in the broad daylight, I gotta say that. And we're still in a weird Indiana Jones Tomb Raider look right now. Another classic Power Ranger staple. Bad guy has to get big. And this is going to look so much better than the original Power Rangers movie, because that, if you remember, when they do the Megazord transformation, it's all like CG and really bad metal. These are all real. And they're filming it right. These miniature like cars or whatever are getting filmed in the proper way that make it look giant. Like the team that did this whole sequence, why weren't they in charge of doing the pirate ship stuff? Yeah, this is so awesome. Because you can watch this, buy the toys, and then the toys do the exact same thing. When you're watching CG Zords morph together, it's not as cool as seeing it all happen like this. And there, the music's finally hitting. We barely got the turbo theme when the cars are driving through the desert. Now we actually get the full song. And it hits. And look at this, man. This is old Power Rangers. It's just a couple guys in some Godzilla suits. It looks incredible. The original movie would be a 10 out of 10 if it had a finale like this. Because where this one succeeds at the finale right here, it misses the mark on the entire rest of the movie. The rest of the movie sucks ass. But the original Power Ranger movie, the opening, the middle, and most of the ninja stuff is all really, really good. It's just the end sucks. Such a sad inconvenience that they got the makings of like a good movie somewhere in between these two. And we're not flying to space. We're not hitting a secret button that knees the bad guy in the balls. Look at this. This is Power Rangers right here. But it's also very like Mobile Suit Gundam and Evangelion too. Wow. I can't believe they beat the bad guy just like that. Compare it to the Ivan Ooze fight that just goes on forever. And it all looks ugly because it's just CG robots fighting together. So yeah, she is being set up to come back as the big bad. And I think the other guy that she killed does come back because he was like a full robot, right? He's just a robot person that. got made, so she could probably just make another one for the show. Yeah, this all looks so much better than the first one. Like, how cool is that? That looks incredible. Even to this day, it looks better than the original Power Ranger Turbo Zord looking. What a weird competition. 3v3 all going at the same time. Oh, there's Ernie. He was like the juice shop guy, but he's barely in this as that cameo. I think I remember reading he has a scene in the original movie that got completely cut. At least the dude's getting paid, right? Even though he's not even in these movies. Bring Jason back for a little finale. Yeah, pretty unnecessary, tacked on ending where they win the competition, save the shelter, I guess. But at this point, who the fuck cares about these kids in the shelter? We've spent no time with them and have no idea what it even is. Hey, 25,000 to save the shelter, I guess. Good job, guys. Kimberly and Rocky over there for a nice little reunion. It's a nice reunion movie for that. I like that it has some of the original cast back, but the new people don't carry their weight. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching along with this commentary track. Hopefully you liked it. I kind of forgot how much this movie absolutely sucked balls. Picks up a little bit at the end, but then it's over before you know it. If there are any other commentary tracks you would like to see done in the future, comment down below. Have a good one, you guys. See you later. Bye.